Hello again. I'm going to apologise right now for the noise. I put my washing machine on and then I was like, oh, I'll do this update. Excuse the makeup around my nose. I said this in the last video about how I have this redness and dryness around my nose, and I had makeup on earlier. I'll still have it on, but just because between wearing a mask and everything, it's just getting a lot drier as the day goes on. So after this, I will be washing my face. But I had done an update video on Monday, and I thought we'd do another one today because it's at the hospital. So I hadn't done one in a couple of weeks, just the way things had worked out, and one of my videos didn't upload. So yeah. So hi. If you're new here, please like and subscribe. Okay. So where were we? Oh, pregnancy update. So as of today, I'm 35 weeks and 4 days pregnant. So I was at the hospital today, and I keep saying this is supposed to be pregnancy updates. I'm supposed to do them weekly, and I either forget or I don't get around to them, or the video doesn't upload. So I think I fixed the problem with my videos this week on Monday because I was having a lot of issues, and then I re-edited it and it went. So anyway, went to the diabetes clinic first, and they're happy enough. They think they want up my insulin for the breakfast ones, the one I take just before breakfast, and apart from that, they're fine. They do want me to send a picture of the growth chart because the baby is measuring small, which I haven't done actually, and my notes are in the car, so I must do that tomorrow. I'm gonna put that on my to-do list actually. Once I finish this, and then they took bloods, and they weighed me, and they want me to stop taking the metformin. So I'm on the metformin and insulin, or I was until today. But because metformin crosses your placenta, they want me to stop taking it. So they said it doesn't have any effect on the baby, it doesn't make the baby grow small, but because it crosses the placenta, if there's any problems, stop taking it. So there we go. So I'm going to stop taking that. I just ordered a new prescription, so I was actually just checking with my sister-in-law, who's a pharmaceutical technician, and she's like, yeah, you can return drugs, because I literally have 4 brand new boxes unopened, so I may as well send them back. I don't want to put them in the bin. So they were happy enough. It was quite quiet actually for a change, so it didn't take me all day. I'm just gonna have a drink. I'll show you this. I'm having a beer Moretti, 0 alcohol. My husband got me these, and I haven't been drinking. But I haven't been drinking a lot of alcohol-free stuff, just because, well, number one, it's got carbs in it, so that affects my blood sugars. Number two, it kind of went off the taste. But sometimes something fizzy. That one's actually quite nice. And something fizzy to help with indigestion is good. So anyway, it's nice and quiet today. So I actually had some time and managed to go to the into the maternity unit. I had 40 minutes to my appointment. So my husband met me and got a coffee, decaf cappuccino, and a little cheese salad, because there was a little cafe there, but it's quite small. And she was like, oh, there's no sandwiches today, I'm so sorry. She was so nice, and I was like, didn't even ask about sandwiches, but yeah. So I got a little salad, and then I had a cereal bar with me, so I knew that there was basically hardly any carbs in the salad. There would have been some in the cappuccino, but I was like, I need to have something a bit more substantial, so I ate a cereal bar with lunch. And then and a coffee just to keep me level. And then I was still managed to be able to go, and it was good because I was able to, while my husband was getting that for me, I went and was able to do my insulin in the bathroom and wash my hands, so I could test my bloods, have my lunch, go and check in, go and wash my hands again, get ready. So I was seen quite quickly, and it was quite quiet, because I must have been at the start of the session today, just the time that I had my appointment. So that was pretty good, because usually then you end up getting backed up in loads of people and it takes forever. So I saw the doctor who I actually originally had seen 2 weeks ago who noticed the baby was small. So he did a scan. He was like, listen, we're going to take our time, so if I'm quiet, don't worry. And he had a good chat with me actually as well, which was a bit more reassuring. Because last week it was like really in and out, and I was left feeling very like, should I still be worried? He hasn't actually done a growth scan. Found out today actually they only do growth scans every 2 weeks. They wouldn't do them any quicker than that. So that's why they just bring me in and they're monitoring the fluid and the heartbeat, the fetal heartbeat. But anyway, he was really nice. He went through everything. He's like, what did she say? What happened next? You know, so okay, so you're good, you understand. And I'm like, yes, I understand what's happening. So we did the scan. So the last time the baby was measuring 4.7 ounces. Today it's 5.10 ounces. So it has grown, but on the growth chart it's still small. So it's just literally on the line of the normal range. So like it's small, but at least now it's not too small. And he's like, we're not going to take our eye off the ball here because it doesn't look like the baby's like had a massive jump or anything, or that we were wrong the last time. So he's like, we're still going to keep a really close eye. We'll want to see you again in next week. And I was like, that then will just be fluids and the fluid around the baby and the blood flow. And he's like, yeah. So that's good to know. And then he says, we'll see you in 2 weeks again for another growth scan. And he's like, do you have any questions? So at this point I was saying, well, we initially, before all this came up, the 2 weeks previous to that, which I think was I don't know. It was like mid-January. Sorry. Delish. So the 2 weeks previous, or whenever that was, they'd gone through with me like, what was the birth plan? Because I had a previous section, an emergency section. What did I want to do? So basically, if you want to watch the whole story, there's a video on it. I'm not going to go through it now, but I had a really bad induction experience and it's completely put me off. So my husband and I read through all the paper. They'd give me everything. My husband and I read through all the paperwork, and the week that we came and found out the baby was small, I was expecting to go in and have the discussion like, what are we doing? So I just said to him, like, listen, I was planning on having a section, but that hasn't come up again since, and I just wanted to see, like, is that still a possibility or what's going on? He's like, oh, you want to have a planned section? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, all right, because I think the plan is that if they have to bring me in early, it'd be an emergency section anyway. Fine, done it before. So he then just was like, yeah, no, but let's see. When will you be 38 weeks? So here, okay, that's a Saturday, right, we'll move to... So he's booked me in for a section on the 8th of March. He still says, like, you may not make that. There's a high possibility you might not make that. But I'm booked in anyway. It's only 20 days away. Whoop, whoop. And he's booked me in then to get steroid injections the weekend before, so the 5th and the 6th. So I'll be 38 weeks on the 5th. So the 5th and 6th I'll have steroid injections, just because it's before 39 weeks. I don't really understand that because I had my section last time at 38 weeks and a day, or well, by the time we actually did it, it was 2 days. It was just after midnight, but I don't remember getting steroid injections. I didn't get them because it wasn't planned, but anyway, we're getting them. So the plan is I'll go this Wednesday coming, which is the 23rd. Is that right? Yeah, the 23rd. And I'm just checking my calendar. And I'll just have, it should be a quick appointment. It'll just be fluid and heartbeat and blood flow. The following week, which is the 2nd, I'll then go again. I have a diabetes clinic appointment. Then I'll have my antenatal appointment, which will be a growth scan. And then I have a C-section clinic at 4 o'clock. So that'll be a busy day. And then it'll be that Saturday, steroid injection, that Sunday, steroid injection, following Tuesday, C-section. So that is the plan. He basically said that if they see anything, they'll bring me in early. So I was like, and you just bring me in there and then? And he was like, yeah. So the 8th will be the latest date that the baby will be here. It may come on the 23rd, it may come on the 2nd, and so we're still kind of in baby limbo, because it's not like, you know, when you're having like a normal, you know, the last time I knew then I was going to be brought in being just a couple weeks early, but I'd never actually thought, oh, something's going to happen between then. So having this in the back of your head, like, oh, something can still happen, we still need to be ready, what else do I have to do? It's a wee bit melting. And yeah, and then they just said, like, still at home, any changes, you're not happy with anything, you think the movement's changed, like, you call us and you come down. So we're still keeping a really close eye on things, but I kind of left a wee bit happier today. My husband was really agitated because he feels like they made us worry that this baby was coming like that week, and now it's like, oh well, we're going to book a section at 38 weeks, which would have been happening anyway. And I was like, I was sort of trying to make light of it, and I was like, so do you feel like they've promised us an Amazon Prime delivery and it's been delayed? And he was like, yeah, that's exactly right. So anyway, the baby will come when it comes, but it's very out of our hands right now, and we're just waiting to see. So I might actually, now that I'm kind of a wee bit more content, I kind of think that we might make it to 38 weeks. I might bring my hospital bags in and do what's in my bags. I have the list there, so I kind of did really want to do that. I'd planned to do that all along, so all I actually have to do is carry them in out of the car, open them up, show you. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to keep this short and sweet because, like I said, I'm going to pop in the other part of the video as well. Plan for tonight is floors are done. Baby went to bed early because he hadn't napped, and I had him like literally sleeping by 7:30. Usually we don't bring him upstairs till then. It takes him to about 8 to go to sleep. So the floors are already done. House is tidy. Dishes are done. I've already cleaned out the fridge. There's a wash on. So I'm going to actually go and watch YouTube videos. Sam is Curl. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I'm obsessed with her. So she puts out new videos every Wednesday. So I'm going to go and watch that in pace, because usually it's about a 20-ish minute video and it takes me about 2 hours to watch it when I'm watching it with Luke, because I hear I'm going to pause it and then he'll want to read a book and then we'll have to play and so on and so forth. So, which is fine, but it'll be nice to actually sit and have time, because my husband's working till 11, like time for myself to watch the video. So I think that's the plan. Maybe wash my face first so I don't get too tired, and do my creams and hope for the best. So yeah, that's the update. Again, please like and subscribe if you want to see more videos. I'm really going to try and do this bag video this week, hopefully. And it really depends on Luke napping. And we'll take it from there. So I'm going to leave it here, and I will chat soon. Bye.